Hello everyone, this is Joe LaRosa with LaRosa Realty. This is our video of the week of August 17th for our LaRosa coaching channel. For all of our LaRosa agents that are involved in our coaching program here, we hope that you're having a great start to your week. We wanted to kind of create a video this week to kind of follow up a little bit from our Do It Now program that we just taught about 2 weeks ago. You know, in the Do It Now program, everybody was pretty much excited, kind of feeling the energy, especially on that third day when we are actually able to actually take what we learned the first 2 days, put it into action, and actually see the results, being able to generate leads right there in the class. Now, my question for you is very simple. You know, I asked you in the class, if you're not happy with your results that you've been able to achieve over the last 12 months, last 6 months, or the last 2 or 3 years, you have to look at, it's very easy to understand that the very quick, simple solution is change your approach. The definition of insanity is if you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. That's absolutely absurd. So here's my question for you. We went through our 3-day Do It Now program. You took your stuff that you learned on the first day, second day, you put it into action. Now have you continued? Have you kept that momentum going? What happened to you on that Monday following Do It Now? That's always going to be the biggest challenge for agents in today's day and age. Did you keep your momentum? Are you still doing your miracle mornings? Are you getting up that extra hour to be able to dedicate that time for yourself to set your day off on the right foot, to create your own momentum? If you're not, that's okay. If you're not, I want you to use that as a kind of an awakening, so to speak. Kind of go back and look at, all right, what you experienced in the 3-day Do It Now program. You know how good you felt. You know how good you felt on that Friday when we ended and you're able to generate however many leads that day. Now go back and look at, well, what have I done in the last 2 weeks? Have I generated any business? They're right there and there. The answer is right in front of you. You know what you have to do. So here's my challenge to you. It's been about 2 weeks since our last Do It Now program. You may have fallen off somewhat of track. You may have lost a little bit of that momentum. Now's the challenge is to recognize that. When we talked about it in the class, it's okay to understand what will create negative momentum. Will it happen to you? It's going to happen to you. It happens to me myself. But the goal here is to be able to understand, to recognize when you're starting now to go backwards, go in that wrong direction, create that negative momentum. So here's my challenge to you. Stick to your miracle mornings. Establish your day every single day on your terms. Remember what it is, man. The first hour, or get up 10 minutes, silence. Second, affirmations. You know what your goals are, right? You have a purpose, you have a meaning, why your goals are so important, and what is your purpose? That's your affirmation. You say it over and over and over again. V, visualize. Go ahead and actually visualize yourself being able to achieve your goals that day, that week, getting on the phone, actually being able to convert folks, saying your scripts, going through your scripts with ease, with comfort, all right, being able to overcome objections just like this. All right, we know the E, very important, exercise. All right, get that blood flowing. All right, let that oxygen come into your body, generate that brain, get it into gear. All right, we know R, read, stimulate the brain. All right, don't fall into the trap of watching TV when you get home. If you had the extra time in the evening as well, read, learn from others. The best lesson I ever got from my grandfather was the best education you could ever achieve or ever obtain is through the University of Life. And you're only going to be able to get that through people's experiences, through your own experiences. But when you read, you're going to get it through other people's experiences. Learn what they've learned, right? Learn what they've been able to realize through their battles, through their tribulations, and so on. All right, and of course, our last one basically is going to be able to actually scribe. Take your thoughts, your ideas, put them down, put them on paper, and you'll actually be able to actually let things kind of flow out. I'm telling you, you'll be able to even go back over a week, 2 weeks, a month, and so on, and you'll actually be able to see kind of the journey that you've been able to go on. So your miracle mornings, if you want to keep your momentum going, you want to reestablish your momentum, you got to go back to your miracle mornings. All right, I know it's going to be a challenge for you. We've gone 2 weeks now. We haven't had any video contact, haven't had any emails. I'm hoping that you're holding yourself accountable, because don't forget, very soon you will receive that letter in the mail, and that should be an eye-opener for you when you do get it. Now, folks, don't forget, we do have the ability for you to upload reports, so I want you to, whenever you have time, to go ahead and on a daily basis, jot down exactly who you're talking to, how many conversations that you had, how many calls that did you make, how many appointments did you set, and how many transactions do you have now set for closing. I want you to update that at least once a week, so we have the ability to go back in and take a look at what kind of success that you've had over this period of time. So again, folks, a quick video message today for this week. Actually, Keep your momentum. Do your miracle mornings, and I promise you, once you do it over 21 days, it'll be a habit. You do it over 30 days, it's going to be a habit for life. You won't feel the same if you don't do it. I promise you. Trust me on that. Hope everyone's having a great week, and we'll talk soon. Take care.
Have you heard? If you're in the game, then the stroke's the word.